Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Invasions, Week 9, Day 5. Today we are going to be trying to use some of the new troops in Invasions, mainly and namely only RAF for the most part. But I figured we switch it up, just kind of see what we could do, given that we have now more options. Every single thing from the new kingdom is a Daemon, and we can use Daemons this week for Invasions. So literally everything we have access to would be able to be used, so I figured we give RAF a shot. We have enough points that even if we literally lose every battle, it's not even going to matter at all, so that's kind of nice. So let's get into a few and see what we can do with it. That being said, it should be fine though. Oh, I got rid of some of my purples, but we still got so many other explosions. Unfortunately, that was a lot of purple that we missed out on though. I don't really want to go Yagway spamming. It's going to deny out way too much purple from this board once we start doing that. We do want to take every skull we can though, because it just gives us so much mana. And I think we'll be good to go here as long as he doesn't get a kill on first slot. And he's about to get a kill on first slot. And we already lost. No! Well, that didn't take long. Well, team already failed. Good job. Let's see. What do we do now? That's the only problem with him. He is really, really flimsy. Well, that didn't last long. We'll go take that down. Let's see. Need to get this Glaceon rolling before it dies out, which is probably going to die out. I guess we start spamming our summon at this point, just to give us something to hopefully live with. And not even that's going to be able to get up at this point. I think we're just going to get a complete wipe without getting a single tower kill. Hopefully we'll get a little bit better the second time around, but wow. That's a horrible start. Let's take that purple over. Oh no, he gets the skull there. Doesn't. That's enough damage. No, we're literally gonna get 0 tower kills. Go, get at least 1. Oh, we might as well just go for the 0 at this point. Let's see, move that over. Well, that's a bad start to this team. Maybe we switch back to normal. That Gorgotha tankiness really comes into play. It makes all the difference. And there we go. We got 1 tower kill. Well, better than 0. Let's try that again. And not fail this time. Wow. Well, might need to already retire the team. Okay, let's see. What do we start with? Sure, we'll go for that. I'll be fine. Move the yellow to the green there. Take this brown to yellow. That'll be full mana. And as long as he doesn't die, we should be okay. Problem, though, we don't have alignment. This is a problem with using skull spam just in general in this game mode as well. It can backfire so heavily because they do so much better value out of skulls than what you will. This still does not have any alignment, which is concerning. Go take that. I don't really think that helps us though as far as alignment is concerned. And it does not, unless that helps us. No, it does not. Okay. So everything on the board is not really where we need it to be. I guess for now we'll move that over. Biggest issue right now is I'll take a skull and he's just gonna go crazy into spamming us with a billion different things. But we'll take this. Yeah, he gets a skull of his own, unless we actually turn no. And just backfires. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to Gorgotha. Well, that was short-lived. Plan was to use the new ones. Apparently, nope. Unless we use it behind a Gorgotha or something. What do we do? Let's take that over. Let's get a Glaceon in there. At least if nothing else, at least we have alignment now, so we'll go get that in there. Nice big hit. We can go get our resummon. Do we even get a summon in here? Well, first we move that down. That's almost full mana. Move that over. Doesn't look like we have any other follow-up, so let's go for Gigantic Explosion. Actually, we'll get a Yagway in there as well. Just for a little bit of damage. Go for some kind of other explosion, like on red or green right about now. And just kind of follow up with something. Actually, I'm going to do it on green. We're going to keep the reds on there just so he can do his thing. And do we have alignment on it? Yes, we do. So we'll get that down. Get rid of all the reds. And what else? I guess we explode the brown and then follow up with a Yagway. Or even just a Glaceon, whichever one we have. And it looks like Glaceon is the way to go. Okay, that time it came through. Yeah. That first battle definitely didn't. It seems too risky to use compared to a Gorgotha version, but I don't know, I guess we'll still mess around with it. Gorgotha's just such a good first slot. You're already dead off a true shot. Wow, that did not take long. Okay, yeah, I think it's time to put Gorgolfa back. I don't know if we can use any other troops behind it, but wow. Yeah, we need the Gorgolfa back there. Everything's just falling in one single shot if I don't. Okay, we'll go take the skull. But the other team was perfectly fine. I just wanted to switch to kind of mess around with them, but apparently that's a bad idea. That is a really bad idea. Also, hello everyone. Hello Zeddicus. Hello Bakchan. Hello Zero. Let's see. Hello, Clock-Handed. Let's see. Hello Osman. And we're not late. We started exactly at 8. Hello Exile. Hello Ryan. Hello Dragon Ball Z fan. Hello William. Hello Danny. Hello Mimits. And hello Zero. Welcome everyone. Mad respect for the Eep. Yeah, I don't know why they keep adding Eeps. I say them really weird. Let's see. To the storyline thingies. If any of you are wondering what I'm referring to. Or what Zeddicus is referring to. Okay, one down. Guess we'll get another hit down. Do we summon? Do we need to summon? Not really. But I probably should. Go do this onto a red. Get everything cleared. Get it right back to full. Throw it down again. And so I should secure that kill. And the only way to currently do that, since he can't be burned, is by doing that. And then we just repeat the cycle again. Okay, take the skull for free. Take the other thing for free. Take a blue for free. Repeat everything again. Throw that down. And back we go. Get the instant kill again. And, well, seems like that combo is kind of working. Barely. Well, they only lost one so far. And if nothing else, it's winning slightly quicker than the other one, I believe. It's not as safe, but that's basically this troop in a nutshell. Not as safe, but it wins quick. I still much preferred for the PvP team, though. Definitely doesn't seem too good for this invasion day. Also, speaking of that, this is probably going to be the last invasion battle we do, unless there's anything you guys want me to particularly mess around with. Main reason for that is we actually don't really need to be doing any of these battles. We're already ahead of the good majority of our guild, and the guild's just going to finish out the rest of them. And we probably don't even need to do any more. Can you stop killing first slot anymore to them to actually get it all done? Well then, that kind of ruins the plan again. Yeah, I guess we'll take yellow. Start getting Amnesia up because we definitely need that summon. Oh, he's running AoE. He's going to kill us in a few hits. Doesn't take that long for him to just wipe out everything. Do I give him a skull? I think I do because he's not going to go for it. Okay, so we'll go for that skull since he didn't, obviously. Do we have alignment? Yes, we do. Barely. We'll throw that down. And hopefully we can do something now because we're in trouble if not. We'll throw that over. Take the green so we get his mana right back up. No Yagway. No Glaceon. We'll move that. Now we have Glaceon. Throw that down. Get a nice big hit. You've got to be kidding me. 1 HP. I can actually kill it with that, though. There we go. Okay. We need an explosion. I guess blue's the way to go here. Get rid of all that. Clears basically the whole board. We get a summon. Get a nice Yagway in there. Kind of. Not really. Let's see. It'd probably just be better to take brown. We'll do that. If he dies, he dies. We need another brown. Yagway alignment would also be great, but we do not have it. So I guess we just hold and throw a purple or something. See if we can get a little bit more mana of some other sorts, which does not seem to be possible. Maybe we could take blue or something, but do we go for it? I think we go for it. What do we have to lose? Throw that down. Nothing else. It gives more stuff to Glaceon once we do get its mana. It's going to hit it. That better not be enough to kill. It is enough to kill. How do we stop that? Go, stop. Skull Distraction would work. Possibly. Problem is there's no way to take brown and Skull Distract him. So we'll just take that. And it's dead. Rip. Okay. That's a really big problem. That's basically our win condition. Just died. So that's not good. We'll go take... I need yellow right now. Yellow or purple. The only yellow on the board kills us, though. Because he gets a skull off it. So I guess we just take a brown for now, which we don't actually use. But I was hoping he would take the other move. What else do we need? I guess we'll take a red just so he doesn't. And so he hopefully goes for the other move. Please don't kill it. Oh gosh, what are you doing? Well, that's match. Yagway, somehow win. Go. We'll throw that down and just hopefully get lucky. And obviously we won't, and he'll die. Rip. Okay. Time to retire this team forever and go back to Gorgolfa. Nope. Okay, we'll go back to Gorgolfa plus leader guy. Gorgolfa and leader guy. I forget his name. I believe he was red-blue. There we go. Okay. Back to normal. Yeah, we're not going to use Raph. We'll go use Raph in PvP after this. After this battle. Let's just go do one legitimate battle of invasions now that we have a proper tank that actually won't die instantly within a few seconds. So right off the bat here, we'll go for a little bit of damage. We'll get Gorgolfa into him. Let's see. Oh, did you notice the Omen perk does work for the AI? I actually did not notice that because I haven't seen anyone use it on Defend yet. But yeah, the Omen's kind of interesting. Has a lot of potential with just like free value it can give you right at the beginning of battle, which is kind of cool. And it synergizes with half mana starts too. It allows you to have more than half mana when starting a battle, which is kind of cool. So even if something doesn't have empowered, you to a degree could still give it empowered on turn 1 if you get lucky enough. The only real big issue with it is it's excessively luck-based. Ridiculously high amount of luck you need for it every single time. Hey, right here, I'm just going to give it Skull. So we'll do that, get a Yagway, go from there. So we can just let him take Skulls. We have enough durability that doesn't matter. I'm just going to go through a Yagway here just so we get the kill. Go get a nice Gorgolfa in there. See if we need Amnesia or anything. Probably don't. Let's move that over. And just keep cycling the manas. Throw this for a poke. Hit it with pretty much any follow-up and it'll die. So I have to go with this one next. Do it on greens. I didn't really get much out of it, but we'll go and get the Yagway, which is opened up from that. Go and one-shot it with the other thing, and that will pretty much be matched. He's about to die, though. He's burning right now. That's not good. But we'll go throw this down. He's still going to survive into next turn, so that's plenty enough time to at least go throw one more hit. Probably 2 more hits. So we'll do that. He cleanses burn, so he's not going to die now. And we get the kill. There we go. But yeah, that's what you would normally use, and it still seems to be way better than any other alternative. But yeah, we'll just leave it at that. We'll do the rest of them later. But anyways, let's go check our mail. What is this? Hey, Osmond did a legendary task. Thanks for that. Got some event keys from that. We'll be needing that for Monday. Oh, we're going to hit 1,000 event keys. We are so close. Come on, guild. Let's see. How much gold do I have? Or how much have I contributed this week? I think I'll give a little bit more. What are we currently at? We could give another 1 million. So we'll give another 1 million. Come on, event keys. We need those last, what is that, 7 event keys? I don't even think it can give 7. I think 6 is the most it could even give in one single task. Oh, we got a silent one. Interesting. I don't need that, but there we go. Silent one for everyone. And that's that. Anyways, we'll worry about those other 7 event keys later. Let's go and, yeah, let's go use Raph in PvP. Somewhere where he actually is useful. So let's go switch over to that. Then again, I should probably go use the mana drain one first. Let's go use Sloth since we're up against a team that's focused on mana draining us. Oh no! I just realized something. Because I switched the location of where Sloth is. Wow, look at that. A double full mana start and we didn't even get a half mana. That's actually amazing. But I forgot. Sloth actually doesn't have immune to mana drain. Because we switched him in the first slot to use him somewhat as a tank. But in doing so, he doesn't actually have immune to drain. In case they're using something like that. So that's a little bit of a fail. Alright, we'll go take that down. Get a nice Yagway in there if we can even get it. Doesn't look like it. Might still go for it. We have Dawnbringer too. Might throw that for some damage. He's about to do stuff, so let's go drain him so he can't do stuff. Go throw a Dawnbringer at him. That's supposed to kill you. Throw a Explosion, which will definitely kill you. And then we just go Yagway to Yagway. Take that first. No alignment, never mind. Maybe we don't do that. Yeah, we'll take a red and then see what we have from there. I guess we'll throw a blank Yagway just so we get alignment. Never mind, red kills him. And there we go. Oh no, we lagged. When it always lags whenever you kill with that like red thing on Yagway for whatever reason. Anyways, let's switch to the main team. This one. Why the keys for Monday? Event keys? Because we'd be able to get all the new content maxed. The main one I need maxed is, well, technically all of them because I need them for kingdom upgrades. But the main one I really want maxed is just Raph. Out of everything that we don't currently have Max, that's the main one we'd really be using. And we'd mainly be using in the context of a team very similar to this, or literally this exact team. He really dies too quickly though, wow. He's already almost dead. We just started the battle. We'll go take that. But once we... I was about to say, once we can get going, if he can survive long enough to cast, we can win so hard with him. Problem is, him surviving that long is a struggle. Many battles. Okay, how can we move this and still get a great convert? Oh, we don't even need to. We can just cast it right now and just auto-win pretty much. There we go. Okay. We'll throw this. Why not? Should still be pretty much enough damage. Still hit us a few times, but it has enough reduction that it doesn't matter. And we just kill it. And that's matched. Okay, let's try it again and actually keep him alive for 5 seconds. Another legendary task on today marks your 2 years of playing the game. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Actually, today's the 2-year anniversary, or is it 3-year anniversary? I forget. It's the anniversary of when the new, what's it called? The new forum was added to the game. Or not to the game, but to the forum. But they used to use like this really old, kind of outdated forum thingy. But then like 3 years ago today, I believe. It was either 2 years ago today or 3 years ago today. They ended up making a, or not making, but they had like this new service for their forum, and they've been using it since, and it was way, 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 way better than their previous forum service. Okay, we'll go move that over. Triple Doom Skull, get a bunch of other explosions. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Alright, then again, we're up against these things, so I guess it doesn't matter as much, but... can we get a Glaceon in there? No, we cannot, but we can get that, and then he's dead. And there we go. I love this team so much when it works. Problem is, it's such a flimsy first slot to be using. Glaceon, King Bloodhammer, Inferno King, and Giant Spider. Yeah, you can go down that route too if you wanted to. That doesn't use the new guy though. I mean, they want to be using the new one, which is why we're using this specifically. But yeah, Doom Skulls has never left. It hasn't been as good ever since they nerfed Bloodhammer. But it's still pretty amazing. Alright, what are we doing? We're up against Fire Bombs. I might as well just be trying to end the battle. Don't need to be doing all the other small moves. So let's let him explode a billion times. Go throw down like a brown or something. Gets a bunch of explosion. We'll take another skull. Dead. Super dead. And there we go. If you didn't have Infernus and you were saving diamonds for Fair Shra, would you save your event keys for Broken Spire event in a couple weeks and pass on the New Kingdom event? Let's see. It depends if you want to get the New Kingdom upgraded or not, I would say. Because I believe you need to own one of every troop and have them level to 15, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, what was the requirement for it? I don't have it up at the moment. Let's see, if I minimize this and I minimize this, I have it on my desktop right here. What is the requirement for a 5-star kingdom? Because that would basically determine what you'd really need for it. Let me see real quick. The requirement for a 5-star kingdom, as far as the total on the 5th one, is, if it ever load, one moment, it's just loading. It's a really big file. Go file, go. You got this. Come on. It's halfway loaded. There we go. Okay, now I need to zoom in. Let me zoom in. Let's see, let's zoom in that far. There we go. Drag it all the way to 5-star. You need a fully upgraded weapon from the kingdom. Unlock 3 traits on 7 troops. So you need to own all 8 troops from the kingdom. So you need at least 1 copy of both the 2 legends, basically. And you need to have 7 of them fully traded and 1 weapon max, basically. And if you can do all that, you'd have 5 stars. And that's basically what you'd want to have at minimum by the end of next Monday. Ideally, assuming you're mid to late game, particularly late game. Because that would give you a whole additional +1 attack onto every single team you ever use. But yeah, that's 7 of them fully traded and owning 8 of them, which means literally owning everything in the kingdom. But yeah, it depends how lucky you get off of event keys or if you're already at that point. Also, wow, that's a lot of legendary tasks. Let's see. Can we get our event keys that we needed? All these legendary tasks, and we might not even get one. We might. Oh, there we go. There's 4. I think we need 3 more. No, we're still a few short. We'll have them on Monday, though. Or maybe someone else will do legendary task. We only need 3 more. I don't think I've ever even had over 1,000 yet. Anyways, let's head back to PvP with this. Oops, let me bring chat back up. I moved it when I checked the file. But yeah, as far as event keys, do keep in mind if you're going to try throwing it for for Infernus, the chance of you specifically getting it off of event keys is very, very, very slim. I'd personally just throw it into New Kingdom and not bother with Broken Spire. You can still throw some for Broken Spire, I just wouldn't save all your keys for it. You'd only save some of them for it. Okay, we'll throw that down. Skull, I think we'll ignore. Those are going to tangle us. Never mind, we won't ignore it. And tangled. I don't know what we do about that. I guess we just try getting Apothecary. We need to get that mana to full. Also, I need to switch this thing's banner. I don't know why I still have it on full Apothecary. But the lineup of this team, we don't even really need it all in on Apothecary. Oh, you better not go for the kill. Wow. Not only did he go for the kill, he got to Devour too. If that wasn't already enough. At least we're not entangled anymore. Look at the bright side. We're not entangled. Okay, he'll entangle us, which doesn't matter at this point because we can easily go cleanse it since we have the mana. And now we just go crazy. So it's right in there. And he's pretty much already dead. Throw it down again. And then he is dead. And that does match. We'll go to that. And dead. Yeah, Doomstorm's still nothing like it was, though, unfortunately. Alchemist, Moneylender, World Breaker, and Mountain Crusher? Why would you need Mountain Crusher on that team? Alchemist, Moneylender would already be enough. Also, you don't generally use World Breaker on that team. You normally use either Yagway or Queen Titania because they can infinitely loop the board. Problem with World Breaker is you keep ending your turn basically every single time you cast it. He's generally only used if you're not using other stuff that already has control of the board. When you already have control of the board with Alchemist Moneylender, you don't really need the extra board clear. Do we have alignment on that? No. Somehow, we don't. So move that down. Does that actually help us at all? No, it doesn't. Let's see. What do we move then? He's going to Ubist at us is the biggest issue here. I think we go for it and just hope we get lucky somehow, though there's almost no locations where we can get lucky off of this. But we'll still go for it. I say that and we get all that damage, but he's still going to get the Ubist in there, but we can just follow that up. And there goes pretty much his entire team. And we'll throw that and dead. 3 more legendary tasks and only 1 event key. Yeah, it can be very unlucky sometimes, legendary tasks. Oh, you're throwing a lot of legendary tasks right now. I should probably go do a few too. We do have a nice reserve of gold. I was mainly saving that for New Kingdom. Well, I also need it for some stuff in Delves as well. Oh, Emperor Liang. Well, I actually don't need that, but we're getting a lot of single legends. Okay, let's go do another one, I guess. Let me go back to legendary tasks. Guess we'll do another 2 or something. Where's our guild? Guild tasks. Contribute. Let's do. I don't know. I like doing them one at a time. I don't know why. I always get paranoid trying to do multiple at once, thinking that it won't work. Okay, we'll do 2. That should be enough. Come on, event keys. Yeah, there we go. We got it in the first one. And a shadow. We keep getting random legends. That's actually bad because the best drop table is actually on the one where the legend and mythic drops. So if you end up getting a random legend, that actually reduces your resources by a lot. It's your Gems of War birthday. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I think my Gems of War birthday is almost when my actual birthday is, oddly enough. It's like a month after my actual birthday. Because my birthday is at the beginning of November and I started at the end of November. Alright, we'll get this in there first. And we're already dead. Never mind. He's just using fire bombs. It just pretty much instantly goes down. Also, something I was using to farm with earlier, because there's currently, we only get 40 souls from the thing. Something I was using off stream was this, to go use Warlord for. It's the only thing that I would really use Greed for, which I was mentioning earlier. But it's double Cedric Sparkle Sack or single one with Event Troop with Hero using anything and Greed. But all you do is just use Greed. Throw manas all over the place. Try getting a second Greed, though it's not required. Actually, I don't even have the banner set, oddly enough. I don't know why I didn't bother changing it. But, yeah, all you do is just keep letting the firebombs die out, and then you get a ridiculous amount of gold. And, yeah, you just do it that way. Yeah, why do I not have mana feeding into him? I don't know why I didn't switch the banner yet. I'm gonna go do that now. Let's see. I believe there's a +2 green, +1 purple. Actually, just sitting right there. Perfect. That's the banner we need. And all we need to do is use any weapon that doesn't block his mana. And that's pretty much the team. And it doesn't matter if any of them go down. You just throw Greed immediately. Try getting Greed mana, though it's not required. But we get Greed back up. Throw down the second Greed. Takes almost no time. Throw whatever our move is. And it's a lot better than throwing, what's his name? That one, Skull, Ski Dog guy, whatever it was. Scurvy Sea Dog. It's a lot better than doing him because he can backfire pretty heavily. But that does almost no downtime at all, and you get all the gold. And it helps out a lot. You can see right there we're getting 3,862 just for a simple battle that ends in like 30 seconds to a minute. But for the full cycle, if you count repicking and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole gist of what we're pretty much doing with that. It's the only purpose that Greed really has, other than, of course, using it for like maybe a Bonnie Rose or a Bronze Lock Pistol or something. But yeah, it's the only real context I would say is worth using it in, is something like this. It's also one of the few instances you can bring out Cedric Sparkle Sack to actually be viable. Also, it's quite legitimately a actual gold farming team. Most gold farming teams don't actually use gold farming troops because it's not really worth it. But this is one of the few instances where it actually is, just because the bonuses and everything are so high. Alright, we'll go throw that down. Get a little bit of manas. See if we can get his rest of this mana. More important not to give it skulls, though, than getting our own mana. And he still gets one. It doesn't matter if anything dies. Like, oh, he took out my Greed. Oh well. I was going to use that second Greed. Okay, can we end our turn so he doesn't get his thing? There we go. He almost has won the battle. That would have been a fail. Yeah, it farms resources pretty quick. We'll go do one more of them. That's not a real team. Or that's not a real Firebomb team, I should say. I almost just said 4 Infernuses. 3 Infernuses. And there we go. How come it's only 50 gold for you to refresh when it's normally 1 gem? Casual PvP is only 50 gold. Normal PvP is 1 gem. Mine are the same cost. It's just I'm doing casual PvP right now instead of normal. Casual PvP is mainly used for event farming as well as specifically gold farming if you didn't care about raiding or anything else. And he just firebombs. Yeah, it's the highest resource rate you can pretty much get in the game, I believe. It's almost 5,000 gold per battle too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, you can see here it's gems if you do ranked and gold if you do casual. That's the difference between them. Yeah, you should never click the refresh button for 1 gem. That is a complete waste of resources, obviously. It's okay to do occasionally, just press it once, but you shouldn't do it too often. Maybe like 5 per day, if even that many. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I need to go do dungeons still. Let's go clear through these real quick with a real team. How about just a... I guess we'll just use Infernus Divine. Why not? We should probably be using my hero on it. It's pretty quick kills. Still need to get this hero class maxed. We're at like, what, level 78 at the moment. We're still a while away from max. I don't know if I'll actually be maxing it this weekend. Probably not. The amount of time required to do so is... I don't know. You started getting tired of having to level them. And we still have another one to go level 2. We need to go level, I believe, what's his name is next? Oh, what's that one? Kingdom. We're not Kingdom. What's that one hero class called? I believe the, Warlord is next. But then again, did they replace the new one with Warlord? I could have sworn that we had Warlord coming up as the very next one. Oh, wait. Maybe that was on the, Broken Spire week. It's probably on the Broken Spire week. Blade of Guilt looks like a satisfactory divine counter. Do you know how to get it? You get it at 40 brown, 40 red hero mastery. And if you don't already have it and you have 40 brown, 40 red, you just need to gain a level. And then it would automatically go into your inventory. It's not that good though. It only hits about 60, 70 this late in the game against divines. Earlier on in the game it could be okay. But it has a static amount of bonus, which of course is normally bad this late in the game. On the hourly tribute, we gain gems. Is there any way to get more or less gems per tribute? You would need to have more percents. More kingdom percents would increase it. So the higher your percents are on your kingdoms, the more tribute you'd end up gaining, or the more gems you would specifically gain. Because it's based on how many tributes you get simultaneously. But yeah, just having higher percents on kingdoms is the only way to really do it. Let's see. You remember a few weeks ago you said there was supposed to be a buff to Wildfolk. Did that ever happen? No. Any word on if it will? Not recently. It was something they mentioned quite a bit for a couple weeks, but then never did. And then they said they were still planning on doing it, but then never did it. There's a possibility it's coming in with next patch, maybe. But at this current moment in time, there's been no real word on it. I hope they do, because the things that they were planning on buff are pretty dead content for the most part right now. It's most of the really dead content in Pan's Veil that they were planning on buffing. Specifically the dead content Wildfolk troops within that kingdom. But no, they never did get around to it, unfortunately. But hopefully they are doing some rebalance next patch. We don't actually even know what any of that rebalance is, but hopefully we'll find out what it is soon. They also said that they're doing some rebalance after 4.0. They're doing some with 4.0 and then some more after. So hopefully whatever doesn't get fixed during gets fixed after. Like next Mythic. Ta! They already preemptively buffed next Mythic. That ridiculously overpowered one that's going to be the strongest troop in the game. I don't know what they're planning with it, but I guess they really want it to be the best troop in the entire game. But yeah, the next Mythic at this current moment in time, it destroys all enemies' armor. So already amazing. Deal magic plus 7 damage to an enemy. So basically a high amount of true damage to a single thing. Submerges itself, so you don't need to worry about AoE against itself. It does all that for 24 mana. And if that was just all it did, it'd kind of be considered average. But then it has a couple other things. It has the huge trait, so it gains extra life every single extra turn. That's not too huge. Haha. It has Impervious. That, however, is pretty nice. Immune to all stats effects. The most noteworthy one is it's immune to stun. So keep that in mind for the next trait. It then has a 8% chance to instantly kill an enemy every single extra turn it does. It's specifically from the last slot. So basically like Assassin, except at an 8% chance every single extra turn you do, and it cannot be stunned. So yeah. Extra turn spam with 2 of them on your team, instantly kill entire team when done. It's going to be the most broken thing ever. It might not be the quickest win ever. Like, there's still things that are going to win quicker than it. But as far as overpowered is concerned, it's going to be very high up there. It's not going to be used for everything, though, obviously. You can't use it in raids. You can't use it in invasions. So for stuff like that, it won't be as strong. But it's going to be funny. I kind of hope they don't nerf it, because I want to see how broken that will be. Yeah, definitely save keys for it. Even if they're even if they nerf it to, let's say, 3%, it would still be very useful. They could nerf it to 1%, it would probably still be used. Okay, maybe not that low, but anything 3% or higher, it'll still be useful. If they keep it as the exact same mechanic but have it at 3% or higher, it'll still be used. Okay, we'll go and throw Infernus down. Let's see. Yeah, you could play maps for gems. Doing maps is about 60 gems per hour. It's about 50 to 60 gems per hour. Up to about 80 if you spend all the other resources you get from maps on actual things. So if you throw all the gold keys on, or all the gold on gold keys, all of the glory on glory keys, it comes out to about 80 gems per hour from doing maps. But if you just count the physical gems, it's about 50 to 60 per hour. And that's if you're rushing through the maps as quickly as possible. Yeah, Bronze Lock Pistol with Greed's actually pretty decent. Though the only problem with that is you're using Greed for the sole purpose of just buffing Bronze Lock Pistol. I feel like Greed will have potential in the future for something. It's just there's not enough troops that boost based on gold for it to be viable. I hope if they ever add a hero class to Blackhawk, that they add a weapon that boosts based on gold as well as the hero class being good with gold in some way. Like maybe it has a final trait where it does something extra based on gold. Like maybe more skull damage or something. Also, why are both of our last slots this useless team? Or not useless team, it's a really annoying team. The one with the double revive thingy. Alright, I'll move that down. See if we can start rolling with like an Furnace or something. Throw that down, get Oobstead in there, hopefully get the full mana nice. Double kill with this. So that's 2 down. Unfortunately, the 2 that we just killed are not the ideal 2. Ideally, we would have killed the last 2 first, because now they're going to move. And Oobstead will not be able to double kill them properly. So we'll double kill these, but they're going to go move to first slots. And we'll go get a Furnace in there. Yeah, we'll throw this, why not? Move that. Get all the damage on him specifically. Move Skull, and Furnace dead. You should fight you and see how useless Oobstead is. Wait, what are you using? And Oobstead's not useless. He's very easily countered, but he's not useless. And that's why I'm concerned with if they ever will nerf him. Like, if they nerf him next patch, he's probably never going to be used again. There's so many other alternatives you can use instead of him. He's just so bad against barrier right now is the biggest issue. A lot of things are pretty bad against barrier, though. When you don't have Dispel or anything like that, it can be a very annoying mechanic to work around. Whenever you're using high-impact spells, especially when they end your turn with no other side effect. What? What is that team? Well, we found you. What on earth is that team? I don't think I've ever actually seen 4 times Oobstead before. I should probably use barrier spam. You know what? Let's not use barrier spam. Let's go use the drain team for fun. Where's my drain team? Let's go use this. We're not going to bother using barriers. I'll probably regret that, but we have enough drain spam that it shouldn't matter. I can move that over. Does his skulls really matter? He does gain 4 attack per turn, but he's entangled right now, so I guess it won't really make too big a deal. We need to get our mana going. We got all that mess. Somehow got a map out of all that. We'll go take a... Come on, Divinia, where's all your mana? You're like the main one that needs full mana, and you're the furthest from it, currently. We even started with Enchant, but you weren't the one that got it. Okay, we can go feed some reds to it. I guess we'll go do it, since we don't really have much of another option. Yeah, that's going to gain so much magic so quickly. It's going to be funny using that with the new hero class. You could use 3 of those with new hero class and just go crazy with it. And just have fun with that. Yeah, we'll go kill that out. Keep getting our HP up. I should probably go give it some... Oh no! It just took out my mana drainer. Luckily we have barrier spam, so it's not going to matter. So if he hits us right now, it's going to do literally nothing. If he even gets a chance, which he's probably not, so we'll go do that. And I guess we'll Dawnbringer into something else. Yeah, that's a really funny team. Yeah, I know, that's funny that you asked that, and then we literally find you in the very next battle. That actually worked out so perfectly. I think the game can hear you. The game can definitely hear you. Okay. But yeah, that's really funny. I think that's the first time I've ever seen 4 times Oobstead. How did he even get that many? Oh, so that reminds me. We should go use 4 Queen Auroras real quick. I still haven't bothered doing that. Let's go use it. We got our 4th Queen Aurora earlier today during the key opening thingy. So might as well go use it real quick. I know we're up against fire bombs, but it still counts. I just want to see how much mana we can get that quickly. I think we can 3 take a Queen Aurora to full mana. Oh no, I forgot though. The dreaded take forever to open up troop menu screen. Hate when it takes this long to load. Okay. Well then, let's go and clear out this team. We need Queen Auroras. Queen Aurora, Queen Aurora, Queen Aurora, Queen Aurora, and set our banner to something that pluses all of that. And sure, let's go with Unicorn Banner. Thematically works very well. And there we go. Now let's go take purples and yellows. Okay. 11 mana. Wow, that's a lot of mana. That was 12 mana. That is 4 mana. Infinite Queen Aurora. Little did they know. We have Infinite Queen Aurora loop. That is pretty funny. It would never be viable to actually use, obviously, because we just literally got killed by a firebomb. But yeah, it is pretty funny nonetheless. Also, how do we just die to a firebomb? We're using a team that HP buffs and barriers everything, and we somehow die to a single firebomb. But there we go. That's pretty funny. Obviously, you'd never use that as a legitimate team, but I wanted to do that at least once just for fun. Anyways, let's go back to, I guess, to a normal Infernus team or something. Do you have a good team for Arachnine Weaver and Suna together? No. Both of those true troops you'd pretty much never need to use, ever. They're not really strong enough to ever bother using. Maybe if true damage makes a comeback. There's way too many divines around these days to really bother ever using true damage, though. Even if true damage was good right now, it wouldn't really be used because divine is such a hard counter. Divinia specifically, as well as divine hero class, are basically made to be able to counter true damage. And there's just too many of them around in various battles to bother using it. One team for Guard's Avatar? Oh, we were just using this one. The standard Guard's Avatar team. Honor Apothecary Guard's Avatar Corvash. This is like such an old style one, but like when Guard's Avatar first came out kind of team. But it's still viable. Not as viable as other options in the game. There's, oops, I didn't take that. There's so many things stronger than this these days, but if you were to bother using a Guard's Avatar team, this would be along the lines of what you would use. One thing that is particularly good for, though I don't normally bother switching into it for it, is that one team that runs those 4 brown-purple troops. If you don't want to have to deal with their revives, this is actually one of the best teams to deal with it, or at least one of the better teams, because you get so many stuns just naturally from the progression of the battle. We'll go take that out. Keep casting this, I guess, onto reds, because of how much red we have this time around. Ideally, you'd do it on blue, but due to the high concentration, we won't this time around. Get rid of the red now. And now we can do it on blue. We just get our armor up to a point where we can one-shot him. Or we can go to 2-shot route. I think we're going to go for a 1-shot route this time around, though. So we'll go keep spamming this down. And throw it a few more times, and that should be enough damage. We can calculate it out after this cast, I believe. What does that come out to? 308, 150... yeah, that's way more than enough damage. And he revives, unfortunately. So I should have stunned him first. I don't see how he wasn't, because we keep getting every single time we hit the other guy. But let's see, where's Apothecary? Go to down green. Go just on the blue again. Oh, excuse me. Go move blue over. Take the brown. Get the full mana. Someone get the full mana already. Take blue. Get Apothecary. Hit when we have to double cast like this. And then kill. Ideally, he kills it in 1 shot. But yeah, technically did do it in 1 shot, but of course he revived because he didn't get stunned. But yeah, it's pretty much Guard's Avatar. Not much of a need to go and bother using it. Hey, it's Techni. Yeah, he's still level 2051. Fortunately, we got to go for our revenge instead. And let's switch into a better team. Let's actually go use... Actually, no, let's try using the Drain against them. Let's use Sloth. And hopefully this will work out. Will they ever release weapons like Divine Protector? Hopefully. Next patch will not be doing it, but hopefully they will be getting around to that soon. But yeah, there's no current word on what they're officially going to be doing to fix that. Adding old weapons into the game. Currently, it's not available. And it's actually never been available since its release, not even for $5. Not been available by any means. Can something get surge already? We have like a 1,000,000,000% chance to surge on purple. It's like a 67% chance or something. We still can't even get a surge. What do we even take here? None of it's worth going for. We'll move that one over. There we go. We got Divinia at least. That'll give us the Sloth. Unfortunately, we didn't actually turn that. Okay, double check the board. Doesn't look like we have anything. Go get the massive drain. And he just gets a ridiculous amount of HP. Throw Divinia, go from there. And we should be fine. Please get full mana before he does something crazy like he's about to do. So we'll go and not die would be great. We'll get that up. Get a Yagway if we have. Actually, I think we throw a Dawnbringer, then drain and go from there. So we'll get a Dawnbringer in there. He'll just Skull Poke us. It's fine. We'll get a Divinia if he doesn't align us. He doesn't align us. We'll throw a Yagway instead. Take all those reds off the board. Actually, should have left some of them. We got more explosions. Get another Dawnbringer, go from there. It doesn't even look like we'll need another Sloth. Let's be able to get off the next Yagway in this match. And there we go. Yeah, Sloth isn't that bad. We kind of already knew it was going to be one of the better things from the kingdom other than Wrath. But, yeah, it's kind of a funny troop. It actually is quite effective. It is definitely decently effective. Oh yeah, I forgot. I switched into firebombs, didn't I? Yeah, I finally decided to go into firebombs. For the longest of times, I wasn't using firebombs, but I rejoined the party to help everyone out. Okay, move that over. Yeah, I really need to change the banner to like double brown or something when using this. I really don't think we need the Rush Apothecary. There are some teams that need it. This is not one of them. Okay, please have alignment. No you did not. That's very bad. Move that over. That doesn't help us though. Not at all. I guess we'll just take a skull. Start exploding everything. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. No! Why? Wrath, work correctly. When it works amazingly, though. It's just so flimsy. Okay. What do we need here? Let's go grab all that mess. Go get a free skull. He's gonna die even quicker. Too bad that 25% skull reflect wasn't like 25% armor. Even though that wouldn't be much protection, it would at least be enough to make sure he doesn't die immediately. Well, let's go Apothecary. I have a weird banner set, but might as well utilize it. We'll go get the yellow down. That's one of the colors he needs, but I was hoping we'd get enough for Glaceon. Apparently not. But we do have the convert, so it's fine. Let's go right back into him. And ideally we'd have something here. Apparently not. I guess we let him have one skull and just hope it doesn't go bad. And it doesn't, so we just go for that. That'll give us the recast, hopefully. He creates a bunch of blue for us. That wasn't enough to actually get this going, though, the loop. Unfortunately. Neither of those two have alignment. We do have a drop for that, though, so I guess we'll go for that. Clear out most of the board. Ideally, we'd have follow-up as well, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, yes, we do. Never mind. You can see the Glaceon there. And that is match. Yes, it should be. Do none of these have the proper alignment? No, but we can just do that and that'll be fine. And dead. Super dead. And there we go. Read the full name? No, I won't. Let's see. Could you try, or could I try your team? What was your team? Did you mention it already? I didn't see it earlier. Could you mention it again? Let's see. Yeah, what was your team? I don't think I saw it back there. You have a Ra and Infernus. What mythic should you craft next? Guard Avatar if you don't have it. You're going to need it for 10-star, 11-star, and 12-star White Helm starting next patch. And next patch is most likely next week. Also, I wonder what spoiler image they're doing for tomorrow. Salty did say she had a spoiler image for tomorrow. What do we need? I guess we take... oh, we're up against those. I don't need to take anything. I wish there was a way to HP buff on turn 1. Actually, there actually is Mercy, but it's not targetable. But I guess if he's the weakest, it would technically target him. It's just this team doesn't need yellow is the problem. Pistol, Greed, Bonnie, Sparkle Sack. The problem with that is I'm not using the correct hero class for pistol. The correct hero class for pistol is either a half mana start or a hero class that does triple damage to while burning or against burning. We're not using either of those as of currently, so I can't actually use that team at the moment. But yeah, we're not using a bronze lock pistol hero class. Actually, we're not using a hero class that's useful for anything. The only thing that this hero class is really useful for is literally just sloth. And that's about it. About the only team you'd ever really use it for. I will be switching my hero class soon. It's just, I want to keep it as this one before we do the video. And I'll probably be doing the video tomorrow. The video for this kingdom. Yeah, that's like the only thing this hero class is useful for. This sloth team. Okay, we'll go into this, and it should just be auto win. It gives us blue for our other alignment, hopefully. Or let's go right into that. That works too. And he just keeps getting a ridiculous amount of explosions everywhere. And sure, another Glaceon and way overkill. Yes, the event next week will be the current kingdom. It's not currently the event right now. Obviously, it's still Blighted Lands. But next Monday will be the event for Sin of Merger. And yeah, you'll be able to go use event keys to get all the new content, all 8 of them. The 7 that currently exist, the 7 sins, and then the 8th one of the new one coming in on Monday. You can also get that one through Glory, of course. I believe they're also adding a weapon, another weapon, a second weapon, on Monday as well. Some kind of tome book thingy. We'll go move that over. I don't actually need to hit him with skulls, so we'll just kind of play it safe. Yeah, we still get hit by a skull, so go figure. Because we'll go take a yellow down. We'll go get a bit of explosion at us. Currently dead, unfortunate. I'll just go over, go from there. And there we go. Okay. What's in our mail right now? Defend rewards, nothing relevant. Did we do all the other thingies? Believe so. Only thing I didn't do, which I keep skipping on, is the task things. The useless task things. I tend to rarely do them, actually. Probably should. Because if I don't do them, they're not going to cycle through other stuff. Okay, we'll go take that down, get a skull poke, get a bunch of explosions, get a nice apothecary somewhere, go from there, throw it on the purple. Can we get this down? He should be able to. There's so much blue next to brown, how can we not? Move that over. There we go, we have our alignment now. So I'll go get that in there, and that just wipes out everything. And it should already be match. No, it does not. How do we not have alignment on either of those? We still don't have alignment on either of those. Let's see. We have 3 different options. How do none of the 3 have alignment? There's no way none of them have it. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I think that's still worth going for, though. There we go. Okay, and then we'll go for a nice Glaceon in there, I believe. No, this one hits, though. So go for that, and then dead. Bad good or bad bad? For what? The new weapon is in the unknown section, and it looks bad. Oh yeah, it's a bad bad. Both the 2 new weapons are bad bads. One is supposed to be a divine counter, and it's not good. And the other one's supposed to be a tome, and it's not good. Or a magic-based tome. But yeah, it's show and owns. This was the other one. Oops. There's the other one. This is the one I believe coming in on Monday. It deals damage to an enemy, and if there are 13 or more purple gems, summon 1 to 3 Cinemirage troops. So yeah, it's basically useless. Though it's better than the other tome. Like this one does 1 to 3 Mirage troops plus damage, and the only condition is 13 plus purple. And then there's this other weapon, which is we go look at tome. Where's tomes? That was the right one. We go look under this. There's this other useless one that for 16 mana it summons a random Daemon, and that's it. But yeah, this other tome could potentially be useful. The only way it's going to be useful though is if its perks are really nice. If it had like explosions and stuff or something that's really good on it, it might be good. But we'll have to see on Monday or whenever it gets released. I believe it's this Monday. But yeah, we'll just kind of have to gauge it and see what happens with it. But it really depends heavily on its perks. But yeah, we might max it. We'll have to see. How do you obtain the Tome of Sin? It's currently impossible to obtain. It should be coming in on Monday, I believe. Let's see. But yeah, I believe it's coming out Monday for 1,000 glory. I'm not fully certain on that, though. Let's switch back to, I guess, Divine. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Anything you want me to go over? Anything related to anything? What, did I say ingot incorrectly? Pretty sure I still say ingot incorrectly. Probably. If anyone has any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably be wrapping up after this battle. We'll be back tomorrow morning, though, in 13 hours from now. Oh, wait, I can't read time. Yeah, 13 hours from now. Never mind, I was right the first time. But yeah, we'll be back 13 hours from now, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, of course, tomorrow night, same time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And apparently we're going to lose, so let's go try one more battle. Really, Ubistet? Why must you do this? Why must you be like this? Okay, let's try this one last time. Firebombs go. No, we'll go up against a real team. Oh, that's real enough. There we go. Is it worth crafting arcane trait stones or just mindlessly grind explorer? Mindlessly grind explorer is always the answer. You should almost never craft trait stones. They're not really worth it. If you really just needed 1 or 2 in a hurry, I guess it would be fine, but a good bulk of yours you should just be getting by natural means. So just try targeting him. The only thing on his entire team immune to being targeted, and it's the exact one I tried targeting. Good job. And nothing good. Glaceon, King Bloodhammer, Inferno King, and Giant Spider. Oh yeah, sure, I can go try that real quick. Is there a pic on their Facebook page of a new spoiler image? No, I don't believe they do that until later. You can go double check though. I don't believe they posted it yet. Also, I think my AC is not working right now. It's getting really hot in here. That or my computer's just overheating. Probably a combination of both. Let me see. Did they post anything new on their Facebook? 7 hours ago. Oh, wait. Maybe they did. My bad. Hold up. What is this magical image of which we see? Did they post a sport? Oh! They posted the controversial one. Ahoy, adventurers! This will be the last sneak peek and screenshot Saturday of 4.0. Oh, they already posted it. So feast your eyes. If you want to see more of 4.0 before it hits, make sure to catch our preview stream on Monday and then blah, 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 yeah. But, yeah, the treasure hoard. Let me go bring this up real quick. Might as well. This will be the last thing we go over then. Let's see. Let's go bring that into a little thingy. Go bring this out real quick. Bring up chat so we can still see it. Make this go to a big, gigantic screeny. Does difficulty affect drop rate of arcanes? No. The only thing that affects drop rate of arcanes is if you're playing in Explore or not. Explore increases the rate of them, and that's it. Okay, let me go make this image a bit bigger. That should be good enough, 150%. And let me go put it on screen so you guys can actually see it. That'd be helpful. Where to go? Window capture, window capture, window capture, window show. There it is. And boom. So, 4.0 sneak peek treasure hoard. Faction treasure hoards can level and help in delves. So basically, as you can see here, there are a bunch of little treasures on screen that you end up obtaining from doing delves themselves. They end up giving a % chance that they'll end up increasing the quality of the hoard. This is a % thing that every single time you put a certain amount of treasure in there, there's a % chance that it would end up upgrading the quality. You can do this up to 10 times, and it gives you additional resources within the delves of that specific kingdom, only of that specific kingdom. It also, every single treasure you do, regardless of its % chance, will also increase the level of the hoard, which is different than the quality. Quality affects things like the actual chest that you end up getting within, as well as the resource rates. Whereas the level increases how many stats you get while within the delve. As you can see, there's a certain amount of EXP that each one of the treasures adds, and there's also a % chance affiliated with each of them, and you can use up to 5 of them. If you do use any combination of them that has a 100% chance, you will actually have a 100% chance to upgrade the quality of it, or you could use them all individually. It really just depends. Personally, I would say save all the blues and hires for using them all together at 100% chance, and then use the greens and bags individually one by one in hopes that it will end up just triggering the quality randomly off its percent chance. And that's pretty much how you do that. It does require gold to add these to the thing every single time, so do keep that in mind. You don't gain gold, you lose gold every single time you add them to your horde, and it's basically the gold sink affiliated with these. Kind of like how kingdoms have a 130,000 gold sink. The horde is basically the factions version of what a gold sink is. So yeah, it's a lot higher though. I believe it goes. Actually, I don't know how high it goes to fully max it out. We didn't really get that far within the thing. I believe it's going to actually take a few million instead of 130,000. Though I believe you only need a few hundred levels on it to actually have it count as max. You don't really need the rest unless you just really wanted the stats for whatever reason. But yeah, that was the main controversial one that I was really thinking would be a little bit bad. Mainly because it has the whole percent system thing. Which I've always hated in games, but I don't know, it won't be too bad, because there is ways to make it go 100%, unlike other games where it's always like a percent chance. It's really trivial. It's actually pretty fair for the most part, the way that they have it set up, but still really annoying nonetheless. Especially because the rate at which you get more treasure is based on you getting lucky on treasure. Because the quality of your treasure hoard makes it easier for you to get more treasure, which it just seems kind of weird. That you need more treasure to get more treasure, basically. Which just, if you get lucky off the treasure you have, it's just a weird advantage that you get. It's kind of strange. Yeah, you get it the next level if you don't already have the weapon. If you already have 40 brown, 40 red, you'll get it next level. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for coming down and watching. I'll be back tomorrow, as I mentioned, 13 hours from now at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As well as tomorrow night, as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. But we'll have more redeem codes tomorrow morning, mess around with all the new stuff, kind of just mess around and get Orb Weaver up, probably focus on getting more gold since we just used a bunch today, and all that good stuff. But yeah, new patch, almost for sure coming next week. There is a very, very high probability it is coming very early next week. So we'll probably have the best teams video out this weekend as well. I'll try having the teams video out specifically for the kingdom tomorrow. And yeah, we'll kind of just go from there. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and have a wonderful weekend. Best of luck if you're still going to be opening any keys. Of course, mainly just gold and glory keys for this weekend. And then once Monday hits, you'd want to throw down event keys and use those for the new content that's going to be coming out from the new kingdom. And you'll be able to get all 8 of those troops. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming down, and I will see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.